Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Josh Hughey with Colonial Real Estate out in Sevierville, Tennessee. Today I've brought you out to a new listing, one that I'm super excited about. So today we're at 108 Bayview Point. This is in the Peninsula on Douglas Lake community, the high-end gated community located in Jefferson County off of Parrish Chapel Road. Here we have a community gate, we have two marinas. The home behind me has a deeded boat slip. We'll take a look at all that here in a little bit. Again, this is 108 Bayview Point. This house was built in 2009. However, it has undergone a complete renovation and remodel with all new updates inside and out. Now we'll zoom out just a little bit and we'll start on the outside here showing you some beautiful landscaping all the way across. We have a nice circular driveway. Very smooth gravel with a lot of fresh stone that was recently poured. As you can see, tons of rocks that outline the driveway, outline the mulch bed out in the front, and they've also used those rocks to dress up different areas for drainage and other purposes around the property. So the house itself has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, with approximately 2,172 square feet. We have a 2-car garage, a lot of upstairs living, and a finished walkout basement that we'll take a look at here shortly. As you can see here, we have some beautiful street signage. Everything with this house has been thoughtfully planned and executed to perfection. So one thing we're going to note is that an additional driveway has been added to the back of the house. Right now the owner has some equipment there, however, we'll see a little bit more of this in a moment. The backyard has been very nicely graded with some additional space cut into the woods in the back. Also, one thing to note, our first marina is directly off of the back of the house. So this road is going to take you down just a short distance to the first set of docks, as well as a covered picnic pavilion for your first marina in the community. So as we come back to the house, we're just going to take a quick look around the outside here. We've already highlighted some amazing landscaping. Some beautiful trees have been planted along the property line here. As you can see, every inch has been attended to all the way around to the back of the property. So now we'll just make our way up onto the porch and we're going to see a huge deck with door that goes to the master bedroom. Covered deck right in front of the front door with some beautiful outdoor furniture. Some great sitting spaces to get out of the sun, which you can see we have plenty of that today, but it is nice and cool under here. To add to it, got a beautiful fan just to bring you a little additional breeze if needed. And as you can see, this has plenty of room for relaxing and entertaining. So now we will make our way into the house, where we are going to see a huge open living room space with some beautiful chandeliers in each section. These are absolutely gorgeous wagon wheel chandeliers that really accentuate the modern updates and the entire usable space. You can see as we walk in, we have an extra large sectional with a huge ottoman. Just really using this space very well. Still extra room all around it. Plenty of floor space and a large TV against the wall there. So before we go too far, all the TVs will convey the soundbar there as well. Any furniture will be negotiable. But all the appliances and the laundry and in the kitchen will convey. So again, as I mentioned, everything in here was completely taken out, redone, and fully updated to where we have brand new floors that just carry all the way throughout. Have a lot of new glass doors. These are frosted glass right here. We have one there, we have another over there. I'll show you in just a moment, but before we get to all that, really just want to take in this amazing, beautiful kitchen. We have a beautiful island, perfectly matches the dining set. Of course, brand new cabinetry, gorgeous glass fronts, and of course, quartz countertops all the way around with a large single bowl undermount sink. Beautiful fixtures, nice large windows. All of these windows are either Pinnacle or Anderson windows that have a lifetime warranty that does transfer. Of course, back at the appliances, a brand new oven and stove. Beautiful hood over the stove. Nice large double door side-by-side Whirlpool refrigerator and freezer. And then finally, a gorgeous matching dishwasher. As you can see, you have in-cabinet lighting as well as under-cabinet lighting that have dedicated switches to both. You have an InSinkErator garbage disposal with push-button activation. And also here, I'd like to point out the backsplash carries from the countertop all the way through the back, all the way around and up above your stove. So just everything here was very thoughtfully done and done extremely well. So one more thing to note here, just off the dining room, we have your back deck. This is a large covered deck. Again, another big fan. Stairs going all the way down to the door on the right, which is your garage, and then carrying all the way down to the backyard. I mentioned before, this has been very gently graded. Some usable cut-ins into the woods towards the back of the property. Here we have our walkout basement door, and then of course the stone going all the way around the side of the house. Do have a pantry. It is located just inside this frosted glass door here. A great room with plenty of space for lots of shelving. Now as we look back through the house, we'll go over here and look at our master suite. So as we walk in, we have a large king-size bed, extra large bedside tables, some beautiful lighting fixtures, large TV mounted on the wall, and of course, as I mentioned before, a door that takes you right out onto the patio. From here we have a large walk-in closet. And finally, your ensuite bathroom. We have a large double sink vanity. We have a gorgeous large backlit mirror and some beautiful lighting fixtures directly above. Of course, a walk-in shower with sliding glass doors. Some beautiful fixtures and tile floor to ceiling. On the other side, let's see, we have your throne, which comes with your washlet bidet, which is always a great feature. Now, leaving the master bedroom, coming back through the main house. On your right, we'll see we have a dedicated laundry room with full-size washer and dryer on pedestals, and a built-in sink and folding table. Also directly above, plenty of shelf and storage space, as well as a window in here for plenty of natural lighting. Outside the laundry on the left, we have our second bedroom. Beautiful closet space. Coming out of the second bedroom, next door we have our third bedroom. which has a large queen-size bed. Again, beautiful lighting fixtures, gorgeous window treatments, TV mounted, and a walk-in closet. So the great thing about this space is that this wing of the house can be separated into its own little suite by using this frosted glass door right here. You can close it and have plenty of privacy with 2 bedrooms and your own bathroom. So just a great feature that allows for just multi-use of this space. And if you thought that was enough, we're not done. So our next area to go to is downstairs. We're going to go into our finished basement. So this is a large 665 square foot room, approximately. We have a large open space, which is being counted as the 4th bedroom. So we have a door for privacy. We have high ceilings, finished beautifully. Currently, the space is being used as a flex space with an office, little work area, large living space, and off the side here we have your half bath. So in here we have tile floors. This is the same flooring as upstairs, really complementing the space. Have some beautiful built-in cabinetry. And as I mentioned before, this is a full walkout basement. We have stairs leading right down to the backyard. Again, you'll notice beautiful retaining wall, some nice exterior lighting all the way across. Here's a little better look at the backyard as we're closer to ground level. So down here, the things to note, we have a beautiful GE HVAC that is brand new as of this year. We have one of 2 storage closets under the house. As we see in here, we have your interior HVAC unit and plenty of usable storage space. On this side, we have our water treatment for the well. And then coming out of there, we'll go back around the other side where we see our second storage area. And again, another large space for additional storage beyond the garage. And in here you'll see we have our water heater, which was replaced in 2024. Here's an extra look from the lower side, showing underneath the stairs, underneath our back deck there. All of our drains throughout the property go well into the ground and deep underneath, way out to the back of the property to prevent any type of drainage issue. Again, you'll see the same thing right here. Drainage going all the way out into the woods. Over here you'll notice some beautiful stone, nicely painted to really complement the house. An additional retaining wall. Again, drainage going all the way underground. And then we have a great walkway back towards the front of the property. Just making this an all-around amazing home. So to recap, if you've made it this far, we have a 4-bed, 2.5 bath. That 4th bedroom is downstairs being used as a flex space. We have approximately 2,172 square feet. Home was built in 2009 and completely remodeled in the last 2 years, with most of that being done in the last year or less. This is a gorgeous gated community with some amazing lake access, where we have a boat launch just directly around the corner, 2 marinas, as well as some outdoor pavilions to help you enjoy some additional time outdoors. House does come with a deeded boat slip, and we are just about 20 minutes or so from Sevierville, about 15 minutes or less from a major grocery store. And of course, if you know the area, we're just around the corner from Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and the Great Smoky Mountains. So as always, the information for this property will be in the description. Reach out to me for any questions you have on it, and I will be happy to make your dream of luxury lake living on Douglas Lake into reality.